to keep. If I die before I wake, pray the Lord my soul to take. Hush, little baby, don't say a word, and never mind that noise you heard. It's just a beast under your bed, in your closet, in your head. Exit light, enter
Hey, everybody, and welcome to, let's say, the virtual Stab Comedy Theater. House party will be beginning in just a couple minutes here. It's 8 o'clock, right straight up top of the hour. News and weather on the force. So we'll be getting started in just a couple minutes. Share out the link. Get all your friends in here. Watch a show for a good cause. Yeah. Let's get started in, let's say, 3 minutes.
All right. Welcome everyone to Stab Comedy Theater, and we want to thank Jesse Jones for having us here. Folks, tonight the two different groups, the Trifecta and the Right Now, have decided to team up and put on a one-act play for you. And first thing I would love to do is just let you all know who we are. My name is Andy Soroyan.
I'm Fontana Butterfield.
I'm Jerry Rawadi.
And I'm Claire Slattery.
So, folks, as I said, what we're looking to do tonight is a one-act play for you, and we want to use some of your suggestions to inspire this show. The first thing that we'd love to get from you is first names for our characters. So, in the comments boxes on the various streaming devices that you are using, if you want to type in some names for both men and women, and we'll wait for them to come in, and Jesse can read some off, and we can each choose a first name for ourselves.
Alrighty. We'll see how long the delay is for each of the streams. See, usually, like we say, the Twitch suggestions get in faster, but we have a whole bunch of people on Facebook, so we're going to be getting those coming in.
Ooh, thanks, people.
So just waiting patiently.
And
oh, wait,
just
there
in
they are.
case anyone just tuned in, we're getting suggestions right now for first names for our characters. So if you want to type in any first names of both men and women, we are happy to hear them.
I got to say them. They're starting to scroll past.
Right.
Sky, Marky Poo, Sky, Bill, Connor, Mason, Charlene.
I'll take Mason.
Charlene, Cornelius, Douglas, Francis.
Charlene.
Romeo, Claire.
I'll take Cornelius.
Cornelius, all right. So that's all the names.
Beautiful. All right. So everyone's changing their names right now, so you'll be able to see it in the corner in the bottom.
I mean,
And while that is happening, I'm going to get another suggestion from you all. So what's a way that two or more people might know each other?
all right, we'll wait for those to come in. I mean, you guys might be kicking yourselves for grabbing your names too early. We missed Sally B. We missed Wanda, Unicorn, Lexi, Leaf.
Oof.
So good, so rich.
Wanda Unicorn. Sorry, whoever did that. I'm so sorry. Maybe at the next show.
I mean, how often are you going to get Leaf as a potential
Leaf.
potential character name? All right, all right. Here's the Tinder, best friends, AA, book club, college, former roommates, siblings, dog walking. That's what we've got at the moment. Coworkers, writers.
Anything jumping out for folks?
Clone.
I really love roommates.
Great. Let's do roommates.
Okay, roommates.
And finally, last suggestion we need your help with. Why would 4 people get together to meet? Why?
Why would we do this?
And while we wait for them, the other potential relationships: Uber pool, therapy group,
Oh shit.
rivals.
The same person who gave Wanda Unicorn. Like,
Uber pool is interesting. I might just bank that.
And the
We already
reasons
took roommates.
the reasons to get together: we've got to get drunk, tontine, board games,
Okay.
to get married, funeral, birthday, LARPing, orgy, building meeting, to play board games, wedding, summer camp, reunion.
I like building meeting.
Yeah, that one stuck out to me
let's go
too.
with building meeting. Okay, so beautiful. So we know that one of the suggestions that at least 2 or more of these people will be roommates, and the reason for getting together is a building meeting. And I think that's all that we need. So thank you all very much, and we are happy to present to you House Party.
Oh, I am just so behind. Charlene, can you check the oven? I think.
Oh, sorry, I just woke up. What's up? What's happening?
Well, everyone's coming
What?
over in like 2 minutes, I think, and they're always on time. So,
Oh God, it's 6 p.m. It's 6 p.m.
yeah. I mean, I know you slept till 4, but it's time to wake up.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Sorry,
I'm
was this on
clean up.
was this on the refrigerator of events? Was there a chore wheel thing I missed? What did I miss, Guy? I'm so sorry.
It's all right.
Sorry.
I mean, it's fine. I Slacked you, I Facebooked you, and I sent you a message. I also put a note under your pillow with the chocolate that I leave there every night.
God, I haven't changed those sheets. It's been a while. Okay, just tell me and I'm on it pronto. What is it? What do you
Okay,
need?
if you could take care of the hors d'oeuvres and put them on the dining room table.
Got it. Everybody likes cheese sticks. I'm on it.
Great. Oh yes, come in. The door's open.
Okay, all right. I'll be right there.
They're here.
Oh God. Oh cool.
Oh,
Hello.
Guy, it's nice to see you.
hi Mason. Oh, I have your favorite the red that you love, that Cabernet. Would you like a
Thank
glass?
Yeah, let's just get this going. I think that we're going to probably need a little bit of lubrication for this meeting.
Mason, you into cheese sticks? Cheese stick?
Sure. I might have one a little bit later, Charlene. I had a late lunch, so I might have one a little bit later. But thank
Okay.
you.
I'm about to get out some baby carrots that are gonna be dope. So.
Great,
Yeah,
great,
just kidding.
wonderful. Well, thank you, Charlene. Thank you.
I'm so sorry I'm late, but I had to go back upstairs to get the bylaws. But I got them.
Thanks for bringing those, Cornelius.
I mean,
Oh, hey, Cornelius. Hey.
as housing board president, if I was to attend a meeting without bylaws, it would be like attending without my head.
Sure. Well, and as I said, I think that it's going to be really important that we certainly do play this by the book tonight. A lot of important topics that are on the table.
Well, I mean, I'm ready to step down as your housing board president after a successful years. And
so, Cornelius, before I would love for us to maybe just save the agenda topics, and because that's a big one.
I just wanted the peaceful transfer of power from one housing board president to the next housing board president is.
Listen, Cornelius, dude, I just woke up, so I would just love it if we could just maybe have a little mix and mingle, eat a Ritz cracker, just say hi, just maybe check in, maybe do like a good, bad, ugly. That's the kind of check-in that Sky and I do sometime, like what's good, what's bad, what's ugly. So maybe we'll just like chill for a second, just kind of arrive, Cool. Good.
Yeah, alcohol or non-alcohol. What did you?
Hors d'oeuvres.
You have your
Hors d'oeuvres. There you go.
Cornelius.
There you go.
All right. Well, why don't we let's go join everyone at the table.
Okay.
Let's sit down
Okay.
and
All right.
start however we're going to start.
Okay, sure. We could do that.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we were talking about possibly starting with good, bad, ugly. Well, I'm happy to start.
Cool, Nancy.
Great. So on the good level, I felt that I had a lot of time this week to really put a solid agenda together for this. I know that sometimes I've rushed it in the past and it's been a little bit of a mess, but I have had a bit more time on my hands, which I guess brings me to the bad.
Okay.
I've had less and less pings for my consulting group lately. I'm trying to figure out what that's all about, but I'm staying hopeful, but nonetheless, it has been pretty quiet on my website.
Sure.
And then
I've lost track. I'm sorry.
That
Bad. Ugly.
That was the bad. I think that was the bad.
That was the bad. That was the bad.
We need the ugly.
Oh
yeah. What's ugly? What's going on?
My parakeet is in heat. This happens every year in the spring, it does pose a particular challenge, which I don't need to go into unless you all are interested.
How do you know?
I'm definitely interested. Please elaborate. That sounds fascinating.
Well, with most birds, but a lot of times domesticated birds in general, when they actually go into heat, there's a certain sound and motion that they make. It's generally at dusk. Apparently that is the mating time.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
Sure.
You really can.
There is a certain sucking, high-pitched sucking sound that they make. Sort of a
second that emotion. I can relate to that.
Right, and generally they like to arch their backs and throw their wings straight up in the air. And the thing that you may not know about domesticated birds is if they do not have other companions within the cage, which I do not. Generally, your domesticated bird sees you as their mate, and so they often will stare at you from the perch in their cage while making this sucking sound with their wings spread, and it is disarming.
Oh man.
Mason, Charlene seems to be very much enjoying this, which is no surprise to any of us. Cornelius, you seem like you'd really rather be talking about anything else.
Well, I just remember how contentious it was to rewrite the bylaws around winged pets and and
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm having flashbacks.
Of course.
You made,
That's where
but
your brain goes.
Cornelius, you really did something though for Mason. I mean, his 2017 was truly awful, man. And that fact that you allowed his parakeet as a therapy bird, that was a good move. That was a good human move, Cornelius. I see it's that kind of empathy we're gonna miss when you step down.
I'm forever in your debt because of that, Cornelius.
I mean, none of us have done it. There's only the four of us. So, I mean, this is going to be a whole new world.
Yeah.
I mean, I just appreciate that we have 3 people who might be interested in housing board president and the successful transfer of power from myself to, well, one of you. It's exciting. It's exciting. But I don't want to jump the gun. Who else has a good, a bad, and an ugly?
I think we should all go. I mean, that was incredible, Mason. You kicked it off. High gear. That's great. Sky, do you want to go?
May I? Yes.
Yes,
Well, I'll say the good. I mean, our backyard, do you agree, has
I
never
agree.
looked more intensely beautiful. It is just like spring is sprung, and can't wait to show you
Yeah.
how it looks. It's a whole new world. So
Yeah, it's good.
that's the good. The bad,
Bad.
I don't get a lot of sleep because Charlene sleeps, and so when Charlene sleeps, there's a lot of noise. There's a lot of accommodations that need to be made. So I don't sleep. She does sleep, and that's just our symbiotic relationship, I guess.
It works for us,
I did want to say, Charlene, whatever you both have been doing to sort of reinforce the doors so that Charlene can't wander out in her sleep as she was, the year prior. I think it's working really well.
Yeah, you put locks inside the door and outside. It's a 2-lock system. Thanks for noticing. I haven't come into your houses at all.
A lot of strategically placed pillows.
It's working. Yeah.
It is.
Anyway, back to you, Sky. Back to you. Yeah.
I guess I have the ugly left.
Yeah.
And that would be, our gutters. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, the last meeting we had, we spent about 2 hours talking about gutters, and so I do not want to go into it tonight.
It's not.
I did call Mr. Pembroke, but no return call yet.
Okay.
He is a real piece of work, The man, owns a 3-house complex, and he expects us to have these types of meetings, yet Mr. Pembroke never actually attends them himself.
Yeah. I don't say this about many people, literally no one, but he is foul. He's a foul man.
Foul.
Oh, Charlene, you love everybody.
I know. That's why I don't. This is just my truth.
Everybody.
Anyway, Cornelius, do you want to go?
All right. Well, the good is the peaceful transfer of democratic power and housing president. It's an exciting time for me.
Yeah.
Bad is I almost forgot the bylaws, and ugly is, well, it's been weeks since my decorative mailbox was filled with dog feces, and I have called the police, and no evidence has been found. They cannot find the perpetrator, but I suspect it's one of the neighborhood kids.
Yeah, that was a rough day for everybody. Of course, mostly you, but everybody was impacted by that.
I mean, it was such a nice mailbox.
It was good. The whole yacht theme, I mean, the nautical ropes, it was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Really, there was a great attention to detail, and I know that your aunt had made the mailbox for you, so I know that must have been tough.
She has a whole business. She just, I had to get it specially cleaned, but it's not right. The wood warped. Who knows?
There's a web of trauma around you and Phoebe.
Yeah.
The web.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The light will come through, Cornelia.
Yeah.
Light.
Well said, Sky. Well said. Yeah. All right. Last but not least, I'll keep it quick. I know we got things to do. Still feeling a little groggy, so sorry about that. Okay, let's see. The good, the bad, the ugly. I'll start with good. Good. Man, I got so many tips driving for Uber last week. Holy hell, man! People were feeling it. People were feeling it in their hearts and letting that translate come through with their wallets. I mean, that was some sick shit. That was cool. I had some cool conversations. So that felt good, and I made some tips. Turns out Uber Pool actually pretty great, because you can get kind of a party vibe going, and then kind of get that energy kind of like vibrates against each other, and then they all kind of tip more instead of just like a solo rider. Anyway, but it was good. It's been good. Cool. Bad. I was seeing Tyler, and he definitely cheated on me and is gone out of my life. So that's bad. That was nice.
I'm sure.
You remember Tyler? You met Tyler. Yeah.
Sure, absolutely. The ponytail guy. Ponytail guy?
Yeah, ponytail guy. Yeah.
I mean, he had a ponytail. So. That was
popped in my spot once.
Big clue.
Listen, Sky, I know how you felt about him, okay? I'm still a little raw from it, okay? So anyway, that's the bad. And the ugly is, I still have that kind of welt that I've been treating with some isopropyl, but it's just gonna stay in a little sack-like, a little full. It's sensitive, so that's just literally ugly, but also like it's ugly in my soul. So anyway, again, thank you, Sky, for treating that, and it's in a place I can't reach. So she's been just huge. So
web of trauma.
Good one.
I'm gonna go get the. It just reminded me that I need to get the fondue, so I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, good call. Yeah, she made fondue. Yeah. Anyway, good check-in. Feels a little like I feel grounded. I feel a little more awake. How are you guys doing?
Sure.
Feel good?
Sure. Yeah. Cornelius. Again, I know that you are intent on stepping down, but I will say that from my standpoint, and I know Charlene has said as much in the past, you're clearly the most capable president that we've had, and I think if you would want to go on to another term, none of us would feel put out by the whole thing.
Well, that's kind of you to say, Mason. Unfortunately, the bylaws strictly say that after an 8-year term, much like a president, I have to turn over the keys, both the figurative and the literal keys to the building. I just, I go the peaceful transition, and I look forward to the next regime.
It's a real great respect of policy and democracy. I just I can't help but mention, if this would happen to sway your opinion, because as I said, we all love having you as the president. I actually I did run into Mr. Pembroke in the grocery store last weekend and had a pretty interesting conversation with him. I was in the frozen food aisle, actually, because I'm looking towards possibly finding some good gluten-free pizzas, and I wasn't really looking where I was going when suddenly my cart just bashed into Mr. Pembroke's cart. Oh, sorry about that, Mr. Pembroke. It's good to see you.
You live in my house, or my building?
Yes, Craig. Mason. Mason O'Shanagan, yes.
Yeah. Mason, good to see you.
Yes, I'm going to be going on my 9th year.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Thank you. You look well.
Thank you. There was something I needed to tell. I had written a note to myself. Hold on.
All right.
Oh, that little squeaky fellow. He's your president, right?
Cornelius.
Yeah. Small squeaky fellow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Quite short.
He's pretty good.
I think so as well, sir. Unfortunately, he's reaching the end of his second term as president. The 8 years is up.
Oh, well, I don't give a shit.
Sweetie, we have to check out. Why are we still here? We spend too much time in the grocery store. Why are we still here?
Madeline, this is Mason, Madeline, my wife. You know my wife, Madeline.
Hello,
Mrs.
what?
Pembroke, it's nice to see you again. We met on my move-in.
Yes, of course. You had a lot of things. Too many things. Not one person should not have so many things.
Did you pick up pretzels? Did you pick up the pretzels?
Did I? No! God damn it! Fine,
Madeline, I need pretzels.
Stop swearing. You're always swearing. It's embarrassing. Away from me.
Oh, Tiffany, get your pretzels. Get your daddy pretzels. Mason, I don't give a shit.
Pretzels, get the pretzels.
Whoever you want to be president, I don't care.
I want some candy.
And that's how it went. I sat there and watched he and his family duke it out in the frozen food aisle, and then the fight moved over to ethnic foods, and then on to produce. And the big thing to know about it, though, Cornelius, is that Pembroke gave the green light. If you wanted to stay on, I know how much you enjoy it.
Oh, well, that certainly changes things up, but I insist. I should out with the old, in with the new.
Excuse me, Charlene?
Yes.
Can you meet me, can you, outside, I need to show you something quickly, out.
What do you have to show me? What is it?
We'll be right back.
What? Oh, sorry. We'll just.
Charlene, just close the door.
What? Okay. What happened? What?
Cornelius wanting to stay on? I mean, what about our plans to make some new rules around here?
I don't know. I was trying to butter him up, kind of give a little flip and reverse, so we'd think we're like, oh, yeah. But then, he would, protest, and then it'd be like, well, okay. I mean, if you really don't want it, right? Right. What do they call it? It's a type of psychology. It's not forward.
It's reverse.
Backward. Reverse, yeah. I was reverse psychology.
I always forget how smart you are. I really
That's what a lot of people say. Yeah. No.
Thank you.
I'm with the plan. Don't worry. I did read that email. The other ones did not, but that one I read, so I know the plan.
He's done a great job, but we have plans, right?
Yeah. No, we do. Yeah.
I have your vote still.
Of course. Yeah. I'll meet you back in there. But you go in first, then I'll wait and I'll go in after. Like nothing happened, but it did. Yeah.
No problem. Okay, got it.
I'll stay. You go.
Oh, sorry about that.
Again, Mason. You're a very low talker.
I just wanted to make sure the backyard was just perfect for you all. So, sorry about that.
Thank you.
Hey, back.
Well, everything all right?
Oh yeah. Lady stuff, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, actually, do you mind? I have to use the restroom.
Oh yeah, you know where it is, just down the hall to the right.
Right.
Okay.
Second door to the right. Second door.
Great.
Don't do the
thank
first
you.
door. Please don't.
Got it. Okay.
So, Cornelius, how are you feeling about your newfound freedom?
More hors d'oeuvres.
Responsibilities, and you're gonna have more time now, right? You don't have to worry quite so much.
Yeah.
It's like a weight off my shoulders. I'll have so much more free time, and I'll have hobbies. I don't know what they'll be, but I'll get them. 'Cause let me tell you, between you and me, well, I guess the three of us, it's a full-time job. This housing complex. Oh boy. So, Mason was very kind to offer it to me, but truthfully, I don't want it. Sometimes I wake up in a cold sweat, screaming because the meter man attempted to come read the meter at the building, but I wasn't there. I have a reoccurring dream that I miss the meter man, and every time I see his meter car drive away into the sunset, and they leave that like little piece of paper saying like "We missed you," and I can never get him again, and I always wake up screaming. And I'm hoping that after I successfully give it to one of the three of you, I'll have a full night's sleep again.
Cornelius, I mean, it can't be actually full-time work. It can't be.
No,
it's every day.
Full-time implies it's a 40-hour work week. It's definitely more than 40 hours.
Peppy.
What?
Peppy, can you hear me, my little barricade? Can you hear me? I have to whisper. Peppy, I have to whisper. I'm in someone else's house, but I just wanted to say, I'm thinking of you. I'm thinking of you, Peppy. I'm thinking of you, and I don't want you to be lonely. You just hang out on your favorite perch up high in that cage. You just hang out there, Peppy. Okay. Daddy will be home soon. Daddy will be home soon.
I'm sorry, Charlene. Could we go back out to the backyard? I forgot one more thing.
Delicious, by the way.
Yes, the fondue is. Would you wait for me? Would you? What? What?
No, what was this much work? I had no idea. I thought it was all about the glory and the fame and the control and the power.
Where are you?
I'm right here.
I'm hiding. Are you hiding?
Here. I'm right here.
God.
I'm right here.
Christ. Okay. Listen, he said it was more than 40 hours. I've never worked more than 40 hours a week in my life. That is un-American. There's no fucking way I'm doing that, Sky. More than 40 hours a week? What?
I mean, is it just that much because it's him? I mean, do you think that, women can multitask more than men can, right?
I mean, yeah, that's true, but I don't know. This is scaring me, Sky. I feel like maybe this is a bad idea. Maybe we're just in over our head. Maybe we're Icarusing this thing, you know?
Maybe
right?
We are Icarusing this thing.
Right?
Yeah.
Peppy, it's me again. I know you can hear me because I put the answering machine up very loud. I'm still in the bathroom. I just wanted to say I wish you were here, perched upon my shoulder. I feel like you just give me so much confidence. I'm not sure how to handle this.
I mean, where's Mason? We gotta put this to a vote. We gotta keep him in. We gotta keep Cornelius in and just push back.
I need you to help me just remember our vision, right? So what we're gonna do? We're going to first we're putting in a hot tub.
We're putting in a goddamn hot tub. Second, everybody gets a extremely intense blender. That's just part of the rent.
I just can't have Charlene as president. She's, well, you remember what happened. She's frightening. She's frightening when she wanders in her sleep.
And third, parties are allowed at any time, and the more the better. That's a rule that we definitely aren't budging on.
We are night people. None of this morning people anymore.
Charlene, Guy, Mason, is anyone here? I guess they're not in this closet.
Listen,
I should go.
We should get in there.
We should just be honest and just lay it on the table. Let's just lay it on the table. I mean,
let's be honest. Let's put our vision, at least those 3 points, on the table, and let the cards fall where they fall. Right?
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
I need a drink. Meet you in the kitchen.
Okay. Meet you in the kitchen.
Oh, there you are. Huh. I've been doing laps around this house. Huh.
Sorry. Cornelius, just while it's you and I really think that it would be beneficial to everyone if you just stayed on. What do you think?
Oh, like I said, Mason, that's extremely kind of you, but I'm ready to move on.
What would you do with yourself?
The world is my oyster. In fact, I might even start eating oysters. Who knows?
I'm gonna finish this wine, and then I'm gonna have that cocktail.
Yeah.
Cornelius, as you know, the service that I run out of my house is actually, it's a personality assessment service. And, I combine a lot of different models, disc profiles, Enneagram, things like that. I wanted to say this to you and take it for what you will, but I'm very aware that your personality type change is going to be incredibly dramatic and possibly very traumatic for you. Are you aware of that?
Oh, are we all talking about trauma again? The web of trauma?
Yeah.
Mason was just informing me that if I was to step down from president, it would surely mean trauma and stress for me.
Well, I
And
think
what
that
do you think about that? What do you think about that, Cornelius? Do you agree?
I mean, I've just been focusing on the bright side that I'd have a little more free time on my hands. And
see, and this is the myth that we all have with personality. This is one of the mainstays of my teachings. Your personality, it's not a river that is flowing headlong towards a new sea. Your personality is a glacier, and it's moving at the pace of a glacier. Yes, you do change, but you don't change just like that. And that's what I'm saying, Cornelius, and what I always say to my clients is, you've got to take change slow. If you just open a door and go into a new room and shut it, you might find that new room is it's a doom room. That's what I like to say, doom room.
Charlene does read palms. She's quite good at it. I mean,
I do.
We could solve this right here, right now.
all
We
right,
could.
here's my palm.
Oh, all right. Yes, I'm looking at your palm. Oh, wow. Oh goodness, that's you have a deep meridian line, and obviously the meridian is both about oceans but also about your heart, which means you will fall in love in a vast oceanic way, I think, big time. But crunch your knuckles, crunch your knuckles. Oh nope, keep them crunched. Yes. Oh, the ridges on the outside. That shows that issues will abound if you stay on in a stressful manner. That issues like carbuncles. I'm saying carbuncles.
Oh,
Yes.
That doesn't sound good. The carbuncle.
No. It sounds like you need to step away. I mean, that's what your palm said. That's what your palm said.
Charlene, Sky, now
That's a palm reading.
palm reading, it stands kitty corner to sleight of hand and pick.
I'm sorry, Mason.
Yes.
I'd like to meet you in the bathroom right now.
I'm fine right here. Oh, okay.
I mean, you really should go. Cornelius, I'm sorry this is so stressful for
I
you.
mean, I didn't realize that this would be me deciding to vacate would be the best and the worst thing that's ever happened, depending on who I talk to.
I mean, you've had such an amazing run. I think that you can take this experience, I don't want to say to your grave, of course, I want you to have a long life, but I think that you can pass on this legendary fathering. I mean, you've been like a parent to us, even though you're younger than all of us.
Mason, I don't ever want. Oh, good God! Really? You couldn't hold it? You couldn't hold it?
I'm just sitting on it. All right. I'm just
Jesus. Okay, listen. Okay, I don't ever want you to disrespect my palm reading like that again. Okay? It is an art. I get in touch with a deep, spiritual, ancient force that is bigger and better than both of us. Do you understand?
I'm gonna pee a little bit. All right.
Oh, good God. Fine. Okay. Listen, Mason, I just don't want our past hookups to get in the way or kind of cloud your judgment right now, okay? Yeah, are we excellent?
Is that what you're calling them? Is that what you're calling this? Hookups?
Yeah.
You're calling?
Yeah.
Charlene,
What, Mason? What?
I think you and I have very different memories of what happened a year ago.
Okay, yeah. Maybe we do, okay? It was a series of hookups. I was always very tired from driving, so you were always on top. Okay, this was just how it was, okay? Let's just leave it be.
You really don't remember then?
What? What, Mason? Could you flush? Could you just flush, please? You missed the handle big time, dude. Try again.
I am scared right now. I am scared. That's it. That's the thing. I am frightened
What?
around you. You frighten me. You frighten me.
Okay, the two of you, are you hooking up?
But
Are you hooking up again?
Get out of
I
here. We're not hooking up. That's over. That's done with.
I mean, anything can happen tonight. This feels like a wild night.
I want to be very clear with both of you that Charlene and I did not hook up.
Sky, hold my hands. Sky, hold my hands.
What happened a year ago was that Charlene was on a sleepwalking tear. She was, as we all know, cooking full 3-course meals in her sleep. She apparently drove to Fresno in her sleep, and
the movie
as
theaters are better there. The movie theaters are better there. Everybody knows that.
Charlene, you
What?
broke into my house, and you
What?
manhandled me. You grabbed me out of bed and threw me around my house, the whole time making some sort of erotic noises. And then you just jumped through another window and returned back to your own house.
I mean, that's what she does, Mason. That's who she is. It's all right, dear. It's all right.
That's not what I dreamt. That's not what I dreamt. I don't remember that. Oh,
Charlene,
God.
I have tried to placate the fact that in your memory we were romantic partners, but I want to be honest with you. Not only did I suffer some very large bruising, but Pepe was really traumatized by that.
Wow. I traumatized your bird? You're really going to throw that at me, Mason? You're really going to throw that at me? This is why you're single. This is why you're single, Mason. This is why you're single. I swear to God, if you don't flush, I swear to God, I better have your vote, because Sky and I are taking over this goddamn complex, and the vote starts now. Meet us outside, God damn it.
I have to pee.
Oh, here you are. I was looking all over for you.
Yeah,
Hey, Cornelia. Hi,
There was
Cornelius.
a bit of a board meeting in the bathroom, so I didn't. I didn't.
Sky and
wanna-
we always have to do it together. That's just roomies, you know? Yeah.
Amazing. And and Mason thinks that he's part of our family or something.
Yeah.
Adorable.
Yeah. Nut job. So Cornelius, you feeling good about putting it to the vote? Do you have the bylaws and everything? We feel like we're ready? Yeah.
I've got them right here.
Good.
Okay, great. I brought the cooler out earlier. So does anybody need a bevy?
I'll take a brewski.
Okay.
Yeah. Not the brew. I'll take the brewski. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks. Thanks.
She scares me so, and I feel like I'm going to do something that I regret, and I only hope that you can forgive me, my friend. I hope you can forgive me.
So, Cornelius, I know that, because you've been working so hard on this, you haven't been able to do all of the visions that you wanted to do. And I just want you to know that, if, for instance, I somehow was voted in, I don't know, it's a very slight chance. I want you to know that we are definitely going to be putting in a lap pool.
Oh,
Yes.
that sounds exciting. I might be able to swim in it.
Yes. It'd be for group use, obviously. I mean, I know this because Sky mentioned it.
When we voted unanimously on the barbecue pit, I haven't used it yet. I've just been cleaning it.
Well, you did volunteer for that, so
I did.
thanks.
I did.
Thanks again.
Such is the role of president.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've done an amazing job. I'm gonna go find Mason. I'll be right back. I want to
Sure.
make sure the barbecue doesn't burn. I'll
Sure.
be right.
Sure. Cheers. Yeah.
Mason. Okay, it's not in here.
I'm here. I'm just huddled down.
Oh, little guy, I didn't see you there.
I'm trying to make myself small.
You're having a hard time. I know Charlene is very intense. She likes to handle people. I mean, I have bruises too,
Wow, that's how large your leg is? Wow, that's an
Yeah.
incredibly large leg. Hope
Yeah.
you don't mind me touching you.
Oh no,
Wow. Wow, that's a big quad.
I just want to know, Mason, what is your biggest dream about our home life here? Like, what would you like to change if you could?
Honestly,
Yeah.
I have this fantasy. You're going to think it's stupid.
I might not.
Well, there are times when I think that Pepe is unhappy, claustrophobic, feeling caged, I guess, for lack of a better word. And
He is in a cage. Yes.
Have I ever
right.
told you how
you
Sky and
go.
I met?
No, you
Have I
didn't.
told you that story? It's a pretty wild story. I don't know. NSF. No, NSW. Not safe for work. Not safe for. I don't know. I'm not on Twitter much.
I mean, what I envision for your beautiful, exotic, wonderful, slightly depressed bird is maybe an enclosure where
yes,
he could fly about. Right? I mean,
yes, I love this.
we could do that on the back lawn, no problem. The
So you
common
actually-
area?
You actually want to hear the story, Cornelius? You sure? You
Yeah.
sure?
I've got nothing to do for the
Yeah.
next 8 years.
Well, it was a rough night. My God. We both were, bartenders at that time. Oh, man. Yes.
Oh,
Hey there, sugar. Could I get a gin and tonic?
Who you calling sugar?
Well, I mean, each of you looks sweet enough to be a little cube of sugar, so I've got enough room in my mouth for both. If
Yeah. Stab, 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 stab. No one calls us sugar. No one.
not again. I'll call the sheriff.
Call the sheriff. So, yeah, that was it. I mean, it really bonded us together. I mean, just having to file the police report and, obviously go through the whole process of, legal negligence, some say, but I say legal justice for the crime that was committed against us. So, yeah. But, both of us have kind of matured. We don't have knives in the house, yeah. So that's it. That's how we met. Can you
Tell
believe
you
it?
what, buddy, let's go outside. Let's get out of this bathroom and we'll figure this out together, all right?
let's get out in the wide open outdoors.
That's right. Come on, let's go fly.
You're right. You look kind of green in the face. You okay?
I didn't realize your friendship was born through violence.
I mean, violence upon us, which. Oh, hey, you're back. Hey, guys. Hey.
Yeah.
Just telling about our origin story, Sky. Whoa.
Right.
NSW. NSW.
I mean, he lived. It was fine. He
He
lived.
did live. Oh, I forgot that part. Cornelius.
Yeah.
Sorry. He did live.
He lived. He's got scars. He's got great scars.
Yeah.
So I'm ready to put it to a vote.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
All right. Could you make the statement, the proposal?
We'll now take nominations for president.
Okay. I nominate Sky Erickson.
Thank you, Charlene. That was so unexpected.
Well, I nominate Charlene.
What? What? Okay.
I nominate Charlene.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Great. All those in favor of Sky?
Can we vote for ourselves? What does the bylaw say?
Verbal aye will suffice. I remember, as president, I can't vote.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Number's not with us with this.
So all those for Sky?
I.
And all those for Charlene?
Aye.
All right, well, Sky has it.
Okay.
Here is the and,
Oh,
Very heavy. Do I say my speech now? Or?
yeah, you can.
yeah.
I want you all to know that I take this very seriously. I am pressing my heart to your heart to really listen to all of your wishes, hopes, and dreams.
Yeah.
I will be, of course, depending on my best friend and roommate and the one who got the second amount of votes to support me and help me. And I'm really grateful to you, Cornelius, for taking such good care of us, you know?
Yeah.
And I mean, I felt like we had a strong leader and I didn't have to worry about a thing. So I humbly hope to live up to as half as good a job as you have done.
Could I,
yeah.
Madam President, could I inquire about the open air aviary that we were discussing?
Yes, we have quite a few proposals that we want to discuss. We have a limited amount of funds from the tax extra. I don't remember the name of it. I gotta remember this thing. The tax extra. Let's just call it that for now. And so we can use that to improve the grounds. And Charlene and I will put our heads together and figure out what we can afford. We have lots of great ideas.
I just want to say that things are going to be going our way now. That's right. Oh man, this has been a sick con, a sick play, and we just fucking played you both. Oh man, it's going to be Sky and Charlene a clock all day long. That's right. You better get new clocks because it's just going to be us every hour of the day. That's right. She's not going to put in us a little lap pool, Cornelius. No, it's going to be
Sorry.
you know, one of those little hot tubs. That's right. And we know you don't like hot things, Cornelius, but we're gonna fuck shit up in that hot tub. Oh man, you just got
So sorry.
Oh man,
So played.
I need a drink.
If I might say one last thing.
Yes, Cornelius, yes. What would you like to say, darling?
Well, the basement's filled with raccoons that have had babies, and someone's gonna need to clean it out. I should be going now.
Charlene!
And that is our show.
Oh my God.
Thank you all for coming out. Claire/Charlene, can you talk just a little bit about donations?
Yeah. So thank you everybody who joined tonight for our show. Thank you again to Jesse at Stab Theater. But tonight, if you enjoyed the show, or even if you didn't, please consider donating to Surge's Emergency Relief Fund. It stands for Showing Up for Racial Justice. They do amazing work. And if you have $5 or $10 or think about the price you would pay for a show, please give that I think Jesse's going to put the link in there. So please go to their website. They do amazing local work. And this specific emergency relief fund is all donations go to a set of organizations that they have identified as continuing to do amazing work for folks who are often marginalized or not supported in times like these. So they continue to do the important racial justice work in tandem with a lot of the COVID-19 relief work. So please consider donating to them. That would make our little improv hearts happy. So thank you.
And I just shared that link out into the respective chat room or chat streams for all of the different outlets. So it's in the description of the event and the descriptions in the streams and now in the comments. So feel free to click on that and make your donations.
Thank you, Jesse.
Thank you, Jesse.
Thank you, Jesse.
And thanks all for joining us. This was super fun.
And I hope we all learned a very important lesson. That was clearly a moral play that we just did.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you. Have a good night. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Be sure to check in with us tomorrow at 5:30. Programming starts with What About Sex with Gail Jones. Wait. I gotta pull it up here. Hold on. Sorry, I should have been more prepared. Yes. Suzette Vanetti
Talk about it.
and sorry. Just kidding. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything, so I'm pulling up the event for you. Yes, sex expert Gail Jones and stand-up drag comic Suzette Vanetti will be answering all of your sex questions in What the Sex at 5:30 tomorrow. Then at 7 o'clock, the Suzette Vanetti Show. We'll also follow that. It was a lot of fun last week. It's our second outing. Should be fun as well. And we'll probably have some sort of announcements for next week's festivities if you want to check in. Otherwise, thank you all for joining us. Please make your donations if it feels right and you want to help out a good cause. And, you're able. I know we're tight for everybody right now, but if you're able to make that donation, they would really appreciate it. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for joining us. Hope to see you again sometime soon. Thanks, Sarah. Good night, everybody.